guys? Welcome back to Bad Bad Bowling 101 with your boy C. Uh, Today we're going to be working on some surfaces for balls, bowling ball surfaces. That's the goal for today, what we're going to be speaking to. We're going to wait for a couple people to get in, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. Let me go ahead and get my camera right. Yeah, similar, right? Not bad. Not bad at all. To the chat. Then let me go ahead and create a link. That way I can get some of my guys in here so we can deliberate about this. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. And I'll drop the link for anyone that wants to pop in. Let me pull this up too. And now, anybody pop in the chat, make sure you say hello. Hey, look at the return of AMF. Speaking of that, man, you got to Google AMF because before it was bowling, AMF was something else. So you got to definitely Google that. And there you go. I'm going to pop another link into the chat for you. So you can pop on in when you're ready. All right. So still trying to get everything all worked out. All right. So still trying to get. This is interesting. I like it. All right. So check this out, right? I hope everybody is watching the videos completely because I've been putting some some pretty good guessing things in there. Well, no, it's like hidden eggs basically into the videos to allow people to get an advantage in the giveaways for merch and for bowling balls. So I hope that everybody is actually watching the full videos because it's in a lot of different spots in the videos, not just at the end. So I do hope that you guys are getting an opportunity to watch that so that you can get free merch, free bowling balls. Merch is on the way. I'm currently in the middle of designing it as we speak. So that is the beautiful part about the merch. And of course, bowling ball giveaways. I'm willing to give away a ball of your choice. And then I'm willing to give you one of mine, especially if you think you can use it better than me. Now, with that being said, I'll give AMF a chance to jump in or Joey or whoever wants to. And then we can go ahead and get into this conversation in regards to ball surfaces because I'm starting to understand that I don't people really understand how important bowling ball surfaces really are. And at any point in time, if anybody has a question, please do not hesitate to put it into the chat. Or you can always hit the link and jump on in.
All right,
Now, yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
there we go.
All right. So again, if anybody has any questions, make sure you either type them into the link into the chat, or you can jump in the link to ask your question and you can pop on out. Um, so again, I've noticed a overwhelming amount of questions people have in regards to surface, ball change, etc. Now, we're just going to jump in and get started. Anybody want to go back through and rewatch, they can. But the topic today is going to be surfaces on a bowling ball. I've made a video about this in the past, but I'm still noticing it's a very, very big thing. And I'm also noticing that pro shops aren't giving people the exact information in which they should. I mean, I guess I understand in the pro shop you got a job to do. Your job's to sell bowling balls, but you would think the better you tell people, the more they trust you, the more they want to come back and buy from you. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's extremely important. And I keep seeing it as a lot of people are almost afraid to change the surface on their bowling balls. It's really weird. Like, I see that in a lot of the like the Facebook groups and stuff. People are like, "No, I don't ever mess with my surface. I don't want to do that and mess anything up."
Right, but see what they don't understand is that the surface of your ball is going to change anyway.
Yeah, true.
I mean, from the first time you throw it down the lane before you get halfway through the game, it might start at say you buy the Black Widow 2.0, it's at 1500. By the time you finish the halfway through the first game, it's at 4400, 4700 anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna lane shine quick.
Yeah, so I'm not understanding. Like, a guy asked me a question the other day, and I'm not gonna, put anybody under the gun. And his question, he was telling me about his performance, and he told me that his pro shop guy, told him he should do this or do that. But at no point in time did his pro shop guy tell him change the surface. I mean,
his pro shop guy might not have known.
His ball wasn't reacting. So is that so? Because his speed was around 20, he was getting no reaction. Well, here's the catch 22. His ball was at 4,000 grit. At 22 miles an hour, yeah. Try 20 between 20, 21, 22 miles an hour, yeah. If your ball's at 4,000, there's a great chance it won't turn at all.
Why is he throwing 22 miles an hour is my question.
Maybe that's his natural speed. I mean,
that ain't nobody's natural speed. Are you kidding me? You know how fast that is?
Hey, I watched EJ on TV throw 20. I watched McCune throw 22.
I want you to do this. I want you to do this experiment, all right? Because I've done this several times and it kind of makes me mad. All right, next time you watch the PBA or look up a PBA YouTube channel, right?
Right.
Use either your stopwatch you have on your phone or use 10-pin toolkit and clock the speed yourself.
Yeah, it's about 17.
Yeah. None of those guys are throwing a hook at 20 miles an hour. Now, Kevin McCune, when he threw his straight ball, yeah, he sent that like a rocket and hit about 28.
So, okay, I bowl with a guy who's about 19.5, 20. But he gets his ball hooks, but he understands.
You talking about JoJo?
Huh?
Are you talking about JoJo?
No. JoJo's about 17 tops.
You have to have a ton of revolutions to hook the ball at 20 miles an hour.
Well, this guy I'm talking about, he does.
Who's measuring his speed?
The machines. I
want you to clock him. I want you to clock him using the right tools.
I have clocked him using dude. He's throwing every bit of 20, man. It's like a rocket shot of his hand. He every bit of 20. But
he's hooking. He's telling me he's hooking the ball at 20 miles an hour. This is what you're telling me.
Yes.
I want the video for this.
I'll record him next season. Sure, I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, I mean, he's not going gutter to post, but he's hooking a good. He's hooking a good. But that's all he needed to do. I mean, let's be realistic here. But I'll tell you what: if he threw a ball 19 miles an hour at 4,000 grit, it's going straight.
Yeah, unless he has a ton of revs. Yeah,
and he does. Even still, with a ton of revs, you still have a better chance of not performing the way you want it to if you're throwing it that hard. Now, here's the thing, though. It all depends on what you're throwing and the grit on what you're throwing. You know that. I mean, let's
Yep,
be honest. If you're throwing a ball that isn't ideal for the condition, then you're not going to get what you're looking for anyway.
that's true.
So here's the thing that people have to understand when it comes to bowling, right? It's not only the lane conditions. It's not only the surface of your ball, but it's not only the grit, but it's also the surface of your ball also.
Yeah,
The cover stop. All of that comes into play.
right.
But
The
I'm
object
thinking
is
a
to
lot.
match the cover and the surface with the lane condition.
Right, but I'm learning that a lot of people just don't understand that. They think, "Hey, this is my ball. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna go on any condition and be ideal." But that's just not someone being honest with themselves, or it's
Right.
just they don't understand how the game actually works.
Yeah, it could be a combination of both.
So,
I see a lot of people who say, and I quote, "I don't want to mess with that stuff and mess something up."
but that's the thing, though. What they don't understand is changing the surface back to where it originally was at would probably give you more consistency at that point than you are by just leaving it the way it is.
Okay, say that
I
again.
mean, but okay, so say you buy a ball that's 2000 grit out the box, right?
Hmm.
Like the Supernova 2000 grit, dull out the box.
Okay,
When that ball gets lane shine on it, it's not going to perform like it did when it was at 2000 grit.
right.
So by you keeping your ball cleaned up at 2000 grit, you will keep getting the optimal performance level out of that ball.
Depending on the lane conditions, right?
Well, if you're on the same house shot every week, then you're going to get what you're looking for out of that ball.
Well, okay. Here's what I mean by that, though. The lane condition is going to dictate the surface. So on a house shot, the supernova could be really good shine because it's going to give it length, right?
That's correct. Or depending on what you're looking for out of the ball, though. But see, that's the catch 22 too. Like a lot of people saying to me, look, this ball, the supernova, it's great game one, but it's then it's okay-ish. Middle of game two, game three, I'm done.
Right.
Well, that's what it's supposed to do.
Hmm. Yeah, it's good on the fresh,
Right. That's what it's supposed to do.
unless you shine it.
Unless you shine it. But if you shine it, then you have to understand you'll be moving a little bit to your right to throw that ball because it's going to go just a hair longer. But when you shine it, it also might grip the friction just a little better.
It's going to grab it in more of the proper place. Yeah.
Yeah. But people don't understand that either. They're thinking shine means smooth, smooth means longer, longer means easier. No, I mean, we got to, okay, let's do this. I'm thinking pro shops need to start setting a better expectation of what a ball is going to do when you put shine on it, what it's going to do when it's dull. You see what I'm saying? If you, my thing is this: if a pro shop guy's working in a pro shop and he don't understand what them things are going to do, then he probably should ask somebody.
This is true. And in order to do that, he also needs to care enough to do so.
Okay, but my question is, how would you drill a ball for somebody, but you don't understand ball surface? How does that work exactly?
Well, it may not even be that they don't understand; they just might not care.
Okay, yeah, that might be. But then if you really don't flat out care, that's like drilling a ball for somebody who tells you that they want to become a good bowler and you don't care enough to get their access point.
I mean, you know how common that is?
But that's the problem with this. If we're growing a sport, which bowling
Yeah,
is a beautiful sport, if we're gonna grow it, then you got to give people a chance.
this is true.
I mean, let's be honest here. Bowling is hard enough without all the obstacles in your way. But to not give somebody access point and drill them 3 balls. You're handicapping them. You're handicapping them. And then when you got a guy say, hey, this ball ain't hooking for me, instead of you're like, look, the service rate right now is about 4,700. Maybe we should go down about 2,000, see how it works out for you. And if we need to, we can go down to 1,000. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, play around with the surface until they get it right for that shot.
Right. Or if this ball's hooking too much for me, why not the pro shop guy saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we can look at what your surface is at. Or maybe we can be like, hey, did we get your access point? Or did the person ask you how they wanted the ball, you wanted the ball to be, or did they just decide to drill it for you? I mean, how many people can say that? Go into a pro shop and say, hey, I would like this ball. They say, okay, come back in 2 days, and they drilled the ball for you. They didn't take your axis rotation, your PAP. They don't know anything about you. Only thing they did is drilled you a ball. They checked your span and drilled you a ball.
I've never had that happen, so I can't speak to that.
Oh, I've had it happen. I've seen it happen all the time.
Oh, I believe it. I just haven't experienced it myself. I've been lucky in that regard.
That's because you ain't stupid enough to let it happen to you. But here's the thing, though, and I'm not calling anybody stupid. Never get this wrong. We don't know what we don't know. When you're new to the bowling game, you don't know that these things should be done for you. You don't know that these things benefit you to a whole nother level. So what you don't know, you don't know. So then when your game is evolving, it's not evolving the way you want it to. Here's an example. For people out there watching this video, if you are an athlete, there is a chance you will pick up bowling very fast. Because if you're athletic, bowling is something that you can exploit because of your athleticism. But you're not developing skill. Now, you can learn being athletic and get to a 200 average, but not know what the heck you're doing. And then you'll run into things like a sports pattern. And you'll really find out really fast that you don't know what you're doing.
That is a very good testing environment.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that you can get away with a lot in bowling if you're athletic. Take me, for example. I'm one of those guys, very athletic, and I learned through my athleticism. Now I'm trying to take athleticism and turn it into skill. And the transition isn't exactly easy.
Of course not.
But people don't understand that.
Right. What sports did you play? You played football and what? Baseball?
Football, baseball, wrestling.
Okay, so wrestling isn't going to help you in the least bit, except for a little bit of flexibility in your legs.
No, actually, wrestling helps you with the mental game.
I'm not talking about the mental game. It's completely different. We're just talking about the sport itself. We're talking about learning the sport.
But mental game is a lot of the sport. But the physical game, baseball, your swing. Football, your coordination.
I would go as far as to say more of the coordination from baseball would transfer over.
Football is a lot of coordination too, man. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, but
it's a lot.
It's
a lot more than you ever know.
With football, it's different though.
It's a different type of coordination, but it all flows together because it's your whole body.
Yeah, but that has more to do. That has more to do with a different component. That's more. I can't even think of how I want to define this. The biomechanics of the two don't really go together, unless you're talking about playing quarterback. The only part of football that would go into bowling that would transfer directly would just be the movement of your legs.
Hey, that's a lot. I mean, learning to be able to backpedal, sidestep, open up your hips. Those are
You
things
don't
that
need you
translate.
don't need to backpedal in bowling. What?
No, you don't. But your approach is to me it's a lot of similarity. It's one's going frontwards, one going backwards, but it's the same thing. Opening up your hips and bowling, it was a hard thing for me to learn. Then I thought about how you open up your hips when you're getting ready to backpedal, and it allowed me to be able to transition to it. Um, but you're right. Baseball does have a lot. Your when you're catching a ground ball, the way you push into your throw, your
Well, the
swing.
baseball throw is nearly identical to the bowling throw. It's just in reverse. The baseball pitch essentially is a bowling shot.
Well, the softball is probably more realistic.
No, think you're thinking too much in like a static form. You're thinking too literal. The movement you do in baseball, specifically in pitching, is nearly identical to bowling. It's just you kind of turn everything upside down.
Yeah, I can see that. But a softball pitcher does it the exact same.
Mm, no,
Oh
because a
man,
softball. No, softball
I'm
pitcher
not talking about the wind. I'm not
is
talking about the wind up. I'm talking about the one that just
what
flow right through.
that's what you're talking about. A slow pitch? Are you talking about
Yeah, that
slow pitch
works.
softball, like church softball?
Hey, you know what? That's a sport too.
I know I played, but it's just funny that you're correlating it.
Hey, I don't care how we correlate. It's the same thing to me. But nevertheless, though,
It has similarities. I'll give you that.
yeah. I mean, but ain't that how it all works though? I mean, let's be honest. We want it all to translate, all to take from everything to go into it. And I'm not saying that it's not ideal. I'm just saying that nothing's perfect. Nothing's 100% of anything. But
I don't know. I've seen a lot of athletes that don't translate into good bowlers.
yeah, me too. Well, it depends on what you mean by good.
What I mean by good
Yeah, I
is
mean,
someone who's going to just have a different score. I'm not talking about sport specifically. I'm talking about somebody who's good at the sport in general. I'm not using a sport shot as the measurement. That's
no,
your thing.
I'm not using it as a measurement either. But I'm saying it depends on what you define as success. Success to
Well,
everybody's different.
I would say if I was teaching someone, right, the ultimate goal would be to get them to like a 200 or so average,
Okay, but ain't 200
and
average? Ain't that?
to get them winning. What's that?
Yeah, I said 200 average is just the 200 average. That don't mean you good.
What do you mean? It doesn't mean you're good. How does it not?
Because it don't. I mean, 200 is just a relative number. Who decided that shooting at 200 average was good? Who came up with that?
200
Who
average
do
puts you in the top
who do I
percentile in
need
just about
who do
any
I need to
house in America.
who do I need to slap?
What?
Who do I need to slap? Because who came up with that? Somebody needs slapped. Seriously. Come on, dude. Who came up with, oh, if you get a 200, man, are you kidding me? A
You're
baseball
trolling
player
right
can
now,
make the
right?
listen, a baseball player can make the All-Star team with a 190 290 average. So so who determines 200 is good? That same person could be like, you know
Okay.
what? Next
No.
season, if everybody in at 215, they suck.
Okay. Let me answer your question before you go on a long diatribe. Okay. So you're asking the question, how is it decided that 200 is good, right?
Yep.
200 is good because it puts you in the top percentile of people that you're playing against. So if you're in a traditional center, right, most of those people are going to be under 200 average. So it's going to put you in the top percentile of those people in the sport specifically. Being in that top percentile means you are good. That's how
Okay.
you determine it. You're better than most of your peers.
Okay. So how come then when you go to all these centers,
Mhm.
handicap ain't based off of 200? How come it's based off of 210 or 220?
Because 210 and 220 are higher.
Okay, so wouldn't then be considered good and 200 just average?
I would consider 210 or 220 exceptional.
So, but that's what you would consider. That's not what I would consider.
Well, this is just completely subjective, right? This is just how we gauge.
Thank you. That's the whole point to you. This is all subjective.
Okay, but this is the part that's not subjective. In that 200 range, that still puts you in the top percentile of people, which means, i.e., you are good.
Top percentile. What percentile?
I don't know. It depends on the people in the center. But you're at least going to be in the top 10.
No. But you wait. Time out. You said it put you in the top percentile. What percentile?
I'm going to say at least the top 10. I'm going to say at least top 10.
That bullshit. You are not. If you are 200 average, you are not 10 percentile in the world. No. Excuse my language. No
I'm not saying you're top in the world. I'm saying you're going to be top in a center in a league environment.
Oh my God! So in that one league.
Yeah, at a regular house shot, yes, that's going to put you in the top percent. You look confused. I don't see why this is confusing.
It's listen. That's just a look.
There's no way you can make this claim. There's no way you can make the claim. Average bowler is at 200. That is simply not true. That is a lie.
Why not?
Here's what I want you to do. Okay, we're gonna do this experiment because you bowl in leagues.
Do this. Find me the national average for bowlers.
No, I'm not talking about the national average. I'm talking about an average at one house on a house shot, a regular house shot. Here, you can do the experiment yourself. Go to your center, pick a league, grab everyone's averages, and tell me how many people are in the 200s.
I was just in a league this fall.
Right.
And I think everybody was in a 200, except for like out of 15 teams, I think maybe 5 or 6 people was under 200.
5 or 6 individuals out of 15 teams. Of how many individuals per team?
Yep. And
I smell a lot of bullshit. I smell a lot of bullshit under what you're saying right now.
I'm telling you, look, it's not bullshit.
Unless this is like the big competitive league in that particular house. This is not average. This is not normal.
It is.
You're telling me like 80 plus people are averaging over 200.
It's the businessman league.
I want to play at your center.
It's the businessman league. Yeah,
I don't believe
that's what I'm saying. Mm-mm. I mean, unless you're gonna be in a rum bucket where everybody purposely get drunk, which hey, I'm down with that. I mean, sign me up. If somebody got
that's what most leagues are.
Bucket, huh?
That's what most leagues are.
Yeah, but them people ain't averaging 200.
You're right. Only a certain percentage of them is, which is why if you are averaging 200, then you're better because you're in the top percent.
I mean, if somebody wanted to bowl in a rum bucket, sign me up, man. Sign me up. It's better than bowling in the businessmen and that kind of stuff, man. I don't understand the purpose. I'd rather be on the sports shop bowling bad than.
Right, but that's you. You are very different than most.
Yeah.
Which is why sport isn't everywhere.
Don't be throwing me under the bus like that. I'm not talking about I'm different than most. I'm the same as everybody else.
I'm not saying it's a negative thing.
I mean, I feel like you learn. Your failures teach you lessons.
If more people felt like you, then there would be a lot more sport leagues that are open. But most people don't. Most people just either want to go and sit on whatever average they have, or they want to go and just enjoy their beer, or they want to go and just enjoy the fact that they're not at work, or they're not at home, or they're not doing something else.
I can do all that while bowling on sport.
You can, and that's what you enjoy, and that's fine, but that's not everybody.
Yeah, I guess.
But the point is,
I'm not the type to want a participation trophy either, so
that's fine.
I'll tell you what you can do with it. Oh. No, seriously though, man. All BS aside, man. No, and I don't have a problem with anybody want to run bucket or any of that because, like I said, if you figure out a team that's by me, I'll run bucket with you. At least then we know we're going in there just to shoot the crap, have some fun. You know what I mean?
Right.
But back to this topic on hand. What do you suggest? We need to do something, man. We need to do something to get the word out there about surfaces, about ball surfaces. We need to start posting it all over the site. I need to start posting it everywhere. I need to make videos about this every once a week.
Put flyers up on telephone poles.
That'd be awesome. Maybe I should.
Make some shorts. Make some shorts, and in the shorts, demonstrate how important it is and demonstrate how different the reaction is. And you can start with the eternity.
Man, that ball sucks ass.
That ball does not suck. You just need to put surface on it.
It's got surface on it. It's about
how much?
2,000. It's at 3,000 or 2,000. It was at 2,000, so probably at 4,000 now. But I don't care. I don't have it anymore.
What do you mean you don't have it anymore? I just saw you throw it.
Yeah, I don't have it no more.
You got rid of the eternity?
Well, technically, I got rid of it.
What do you mean, technically? You either did or you didn't.
I gave it to my two-hander son.
So you kind of still have. What, did you plug the thumb?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so it's really gone. That's sad.
Hey, but it rolls better now.
I'm sure it rolls great.
It rolls better now. I mean, you know what's funny? You seen the revs on him, right?
Yeah.
He can't hook it.
What do you mean he can't hook
it? Did I stutter or did I say he can't hook it?
You're capping.
All right.
You
know, if he wasn't outside playing, I would have him come on right now and he would tell you he could pick up any ball and crank it out, but not that one.
Something's wrong then. And don't tell me something's wrong then. And it's not the ball, because I've seen plenty of people.
So now you're saying there's something wrong with my kid.
I'm not saying something's wrong with your kid. I'm saying it's probably something wrong with the layout or something wrong with the surface.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like it's the layout, especially if you just plugged it, which means it's not drilled for
strikes all day long. And then he picked up that ball and he couldn't get it to the pocket. Listen, normally my son's feet are about 25, 26. He hates to go right. He was throwing the ball from 15 with that ball. And it still wasn't getting to the pocket. And he's like, Dad, look. So he put that down and picked up the purple hammer, hit the 7-pin with his feet same way, picked up the dark moss, his feet hit the 4-pin from the same spot at 15. He used something else too. I think the pitch black or something. Same, and then he hit the 4-pin, but that eternity, same spot, same lay down, 3-pin.
Something's not right.
I think it's a good thing for him that it's like that, though, because I told him if he can play up 10, which once he start playing up 10, he start getting it straight to walking it right to the pocket. But it's good for him, though, because certain houses he's going to have to make the change. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's
a good thing. I like that idea. I like playing that area, because if he walks in with his feet on 10 with it as a two-hander and throwing up 6 board, walking into the pocket, as he breaks down, he'll be able to slide it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So if he got a 6-game block, he's going to be okay. And then the widow should be ready for my one-hander tomorrow. So we'll see how the 2.0 does for him. I got a feeling that he's going to fall in love with that ball. I know I did.
Yeah, you definitely did.
But now my problem is I got too many balls, so I'm confused about what I'm taking to nationals.
What are you confused about?
They all work.
So close your eyes and pick one or two or six or
That's
whatever
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. Listen, ain't that stupid? They all work. They all work. They all
What
work.
are the ones? What are the ones you're confused about?
All of them.
What does that mean? Like, I don't know what you have.
All of them work. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to call me.
So what are you taking? You taking 6 or you taking 8?
I'm gonna take 8.
All right. What's your urethane? Purple Hammer?
Absolutely
Or are you
not. I
taking
wouldn't take that ball anywhere.
your anti-Purple Hammer now?
No, I'm not anti-purple hammer. It's just the pitch black's got to go.
So you're taking the pitch black. That's your urethane.
Yeah, that's the end game. That's my game 5 right there for sure. Game 6. I mean, that's the one that's gonna walk me through.
You're gonna throw urethane late?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
What's
that
your
ball
big
designed.
What's your
What?
big urethane then? What's your early urethane?
Well, I can't make that decision yet. I need the tank to get here first.
Oh, the carbide?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that tank from Motive. So people, that's right. I'm gonna grab the tank from Motive, so we're gonna be able to do a thing on that one before Nationals, and then I'll make a decision between the Purple Hammer, Pink Widow, and the tank.
All right, so we'll just put urethane and a blank. All right. So what's your strong ASIM?
Did you really just ask me that question?
Yeah.
The Widow 2.0.
Okay, let me ask this again. What's your strong ASIM?
The Widow
The,
2.0.
the Widow 2.0 is a strong ASIM shiny. I'm talking about your strong ASIM, your big ball, your big engine ball, your early ball.
That's it.
So that's gonna be your one ball.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so we got urethane and 2.0 hybrid. All
You
right.
know what? I might have to take that. I might have to take my proton physics though.
It's a good idea to take something strong, but something with a strong surface.
But see, here's the thing though. I think I screwed up my proton physics. I think I need to buy another one, but I can't buy another one right now.
What do you mean you screwed it up?
It's 6x5 by 5.5 drill. I think I need it to be stronger.
For sport, I would keep that like that. That's gonna
Yeah, I might be able to.
smooth out the reaction.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, but here's the thing: it doesn't jerk coming off. So if I wanted to play an angle, so say I wanted to play angle to get down lane. Say maybe I wanted to roll the ball over 13, let it break out to about 11, between 9 and 11 board to kick back to the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't that aggressive. It'll turn, but it won't yank like the 2.0 will yank.
That's the point. You have this weird obsession with the hockey stick shapes.
Yeah, just leave me alone.
No, I'm amazed actually that you have this philosophy for how much you play on sport. Because on sport, you want stuff to be as blendy as humanly possible. Because when you start getting whippy balls, you can get yourself in trouble.
But I score very well on sports, so leave me alone.
I'm not going to leave you alone.
But listen, I'm the same guy that'll run it straight up the one board, or between 4 and the one board on a sports shot. Feet on 11, 12, 13, run it straight up and let it roll to the pocket. I'm that guy. So I have I have a number of shots. It's just some I favor on certain shots than others.
Right.
But if I want to shoot it, certain balls I'm limited where I can't. Is that better said?
Well, yeah, but all balls aren't universal like that.
That's true. So
balls are tools.
But the proton physics, if I had it at 2,000 grit, 1,500 grit, and I rolled that up 5, I think it would come off. I think it would blend straight off and be murder row.
Yeah, if the shot
I don't
dictates
think,
it.
huh?
Yeah, if the shot dictates it.
I think as long as the shot's 39 or above, I should be fine with it. If I'm getting a shot that's 36 or 37, then I would probably have to be feet on about 19, rolling the ball, break point to about 4, and then letting it roll its way, not hockey puck, but roll its way to the pocket. Another one for a shot that's like 37 feet is probably going to be that Venom. Put a little lane, put a little polish on it, let it get a little longer, and I should be able to rock around that same shot with that one too.
Yeah, a lot of guys in the motive group are doing well with the Black Venom at Nationals right now.
What are they? What line are they trying to play?
Oh, I don't know.
It has to be up and in because that ball's not jerky. So and with it's a late rolling ball too, just naturally. So I would imagine it would too. Feet on about 12, running it straight up 5 or 6. It should roll right to the pocket.
Yeah, maybe.
That's on day 1, the team shot. The singles and double shot, I don't know if that ball working out. I'm thinking right now, everything that I'm hearing is about 38 feet. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Guess you'll find out in a few weeks.
Yeah, and I plan on taking that ball with me too. Well, I was thinking about it.
All right, so you said you're taking 8, right? So you got urethane in slot 1, proton slot 2. You're saying Black Venom slot 3.
No, Widow 2.0 slot 3. I'm not going anywhere without that ball. You can forget that one.
Why would you have that high though?
What do you mean?
I'm doing this in order of when the ball potentially would come out. So for strength, the proton is the strongest, so it's going to come out first.
Yeah.
For strength, the Widow is the next strongest, so that would be second. Then would be whatever your benchmark would be, and then whatever your shiny stuff would be.
See, and that's the problem. I don't know if I'm taking the phase 2 or the Venom.
Take them both.
They're really close.
Take them both.
Yeah,
you got 8.
Right.
That's a lot of spots, and you're not going to need that much. That's going to be super clean. So if you take both, that puts you at 4. Then
No, 5.
The Widow makes 5.
Spare ball.
These 2. So you got 2 slots left for shiny. Were you going to take a spare ball and a urethane? Or are you going to use your urethane for a spare ball?
No, I'm going to take a spare ball for a spare ball.
All right.
I'm going to take 9 balls, but actually not 8, 9.
All right, you got three more slots. So basically all your shiny stuff.
I don't know. Bro, I don't know.
What else do you like to use? I mean, we can gather that the Eternity's off the list.
Oh yeah, that's gone. Definitely. Yeah, nope. I wouldn't take that down.
So what else is left? You got the GB4 hybrid. You got the GB4 Pearl. You got the exotic gem.
GB4 hybrid isn't shiny, not unless I polish it.
No, I don't mean shiny as in the cover. I just mean shiny relative to everything else. Like a hybrid I consider a hybrid shiny, and I consider a Pearl shiny. I put them in the same category.
I was thinking about taking the Ruby because it goes a lot longer.
Yeah, the Ruby would be a good burn ball. But do you still have the Revenant?
No,
No.
and I didn't like it. That's why I don't have it.
Wait,
I gave somebody.
what about the Rally? Where's the Rally fit?
Oh, that's going. That's definitely going. I just with the Rally, I need to figure out what surface to polish it with. Sorry,
What
I'm looking up to
surface
find out how many
to
balls I can check.
polish it with?
Yes. What surface to what polish?
Or if you're going to polish it, use the Storm 1500 method. If you're going to go sanded, then just take it to 2000.
Just take a what?
If you're going to go shiny with it, then use the Storm method. And if you're going to go surface with it, take it to 2000.
It's at 2,000 right now, and I don't necessarily. It's super aggressive at 2,000. Believe it or not, man, that ball hooks a lot.
Right. And you're going to need it to do that late.
Why would I need to do that kind of hooking late?
That's when it's going to come out. When the lanes start to burn up and you have to move into oil and take a non-traditional shot.
Or I can make it polished and be able to play later with it straighter up and in.
I mean, if you think that's going to be available,
Oh, I think it would definitely be available.
I think you're dreaming. Maybe on singles, but doubtful on doubles and no chance in hell on teams.
Well, see, doubles play earlier. So you play doubles then singles.
Right.
But remember, there's only 4 people on a pair.
For doubles, yeah.
For doubles and singles.
Yeah. That's why I said for doubles and singles it could possibly work, but for teams, no way.
For teams, for teams, I'm fine. Because for teams, I know ain't nobody gonna play outside where I'm playing at.
Why do you think you know that?
Even if the other team has all 5 guys that's playing outside, which is a rarity, ain't nobody from my team playing out there, so I'll be fine.
Okay. Hope you're right.
Oh, I am, but it's only 3 games. I mean, the lanes ain't gonna break down monster like that in 3 games. Now with the ratio they got going on out there. At least I would hope not.
I don't know if you have 8 guys burning up that track. That's going to get pretty toasty.
It's 10 guys.
I'm giving room for the potential of a couple lefties to save you.
Well, here's a rule of thumb, and here's why I don't think. I think most guys are actually scared to do it, to play out there.
The kind of guys that are probably going to nationals I doubt, are afraid to play on the outside portion of the lane.
Remember, everybody that goes to USBC Nationals, brother, is not elite.
I know that, but there's going to be tons of people that are either in that elite category or at least think they're in that elite category, and those kind of players aren't going to fear playing up 5.
Well, I'm going to tell you this much. When we were at Nationals last year, we bowled with an elite team on our pair. And when I decided to go play outside, they thought I was nuts. They're like, you play outside of 5, you're going to go in the gutter. Like, you go ahead, or you dare you. Well, I did it, and I didn't, and I succeeded. So here's the deal. In any case, I'm prepared. But that's what the other balls are for, though. I need the Supra for day 2. I know I do. If I put that at, say, 3,000 grit and polish it so it can hit friction when it needs to and grip, I think that ball will get me through game half of game 4 and game 5, and keep my scores really elevated. And with a little bit of bend in game 6, I should hopefully be able to finish without pulling out the pitch black. But if I have to, I have no problems with it because me and that ball, we make things happen. So I was always planning on bowling game 6 with it. But if I'm on a roll, I would stay with the super. But that's what I needed to do. I think I can. I know I can get through game teams. It's only 3 games. I can get through them 3 games with what I'm going to have. If I start with urethane, say I decided tank or pink widow, I know I'm gonna get through the first half of that game 1 with that. I know I would break into the proton physics. I should be able to get through the rest of game 1, halfway through game 2 with the physics. I know then I would have to transition probably down into the venom because it's weaker than the 2.0, and that should be able to get me home. If it doesn't get me home, then I would probably break down into the right now I would say the Envision. No, that's too strong. I'd probably go with the IQ to get me home last couple balls, or the pitch black.
So the ruby would be your burn ball before the pitch black.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I said the IQ, or if I need to, the pitch black. But that would get me through day 1. Day 2 block, a little different. I'm gonna start. Day 2 is a closer shot. It's not as long a pattern. So I'm gonna be able to come off day 1 because the ratio isn't as high as it is on the team. So I'm gonna be able to throw that. Probably lead with the pitch black. I mean, lead with the proton or the 2.0, and then downgrade as I go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm probably thinking I would throw a practice shot with the 2.0 and practice shot with 2.0. I would throw the tank first, 2.0, tank proton 2.0, because you get 4 shots. So I would probably pick one or the other and throw whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See how it rolls out and then make the adjustment from there. But I mean, I throw right. You still there?
Yep.
All right. Hey, babe.
Who's here anyways? I don't even see. Joey here?
I'm in the middle. I was doing a show, but I'm gonna get off the show in a couple seconds. Well, you get your card, then I'll finish. It's daylight. There's people out here. All right, I love you. Bye. That's the wife, guys.
Uh-oh.
You guys should have a wife as special as mine. So, like I said, man, I'm not worried about the singles and double shot because the ratio is actually I'm not worried about none of it, to tell you the truth. I just need to go there and not have a bad day. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty important.
That's it. No, you know what I'm saying? No. That to me is my only concern. Go there, not have a bad day. That's it. If I'm having an average day, then I'm good to go. I have to have nothing to worry about.
But I think your goal was to shoot 2,200.
It is.
Okay.
That's why I said I just can't have a bad day. If I'm having a normal day, because I don't have up and down, I don't have great days. I just have day or a bad day. It's I just need to go in smooth, comfortable, relaxed, and shoot what I'm gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Did you find a doubles partner yet?
Yeah. A local kid here is gonna go down with me. I mean, I could bowl with my boy Bobby, man. Shoot, dude, he bowled Saturday on the sports shop for the first time. He was killing it. I mean, he was really killing it. Throwing the inside line too. He was killing it. So I thought about moving with him, but it don't matter, man. I'm going for the all events. I want to bowl well doubles, absolutely. because I need to for the all events. But the moral of the story is I'm going after all events. So
all events, as in scoring, or are you talking about winning?
well, I'm not going to lose.
Well, if you're talking about winning, you got to take somebody with you who's going to win.
No, not double. What? No, 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 no. You can win the all events and not win doubles.
How's that work?
All events. They take your combined score from your team doubles, singles, and there's a category for all events. The best
Oh,
all around.
you're not talking about winning all events. You're talking about winning in a category.
I guess. All events is all categories. It's your overall score for the tournament.
Right, but that's going by score. I'm talking about winning.
You can win all events. You can win all events. You can win doubles. You can win singles. You can, and then there's the team can win team.
Right. You're completely missing what I'm saying.
Apparently.
All events is a category. I am talking about specifically winning specific brackets.
Oh well.
If you're going to win at the doubles bracket, you're going to need a partner that's going to help you achieve that.
I don't think I have a partner that would help me win doubles, regardless of who I bowl with. I would need a partner. My partner would have to shoot 750 plus, at least 750. I don't think I have a partner to go with me at nationals that would shoot 750.
No. So what about the guy you're going with? You don't think he can shoot it?
Tony Brooks? Yeah. I think if he got hot, he could rattle some cages. I really, 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 in my heart do. Yes. But it's his first time going. He's been bowling just about a year. So I'm not trying to put the pressure on him. I'm trying to take him so he gets the experience of this. Then we'll put all the work in we need from June to May of next year. And then we go down there and then we make some waves. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to train me a team. My team is going to go into training when we get back. We're going to go into training when we get back for next season, for next national. We going into training.
You got a full 5?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to have a full 15.
Oh, you're going with multiples?
Yeah, I'm going to take a couple teams. But again, we going into training. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like LeBron. I'm not gonna be a buster like him. I'm not gonna, go to the loaded teams like him. But I am gonna bowl nationals until I can bowl nationals with my sons. I am gonna do that. And when I go with them and they make me look like crap, that's when I know it's time to retire. You know what I'm
saying? True.
And you know what? You seen them bowl. It might be sooner than later, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, by the time they hit 16, they're going to give you a run for your money.
They might do that sooner than that. You seen them bowl. I mean, they're...
Yeah.
Hey, and they have a killer instinct. They will put their foot on your neck and keep it there.
Good.
So, hey, but they're not the only ones. I coach some other kids too, man, and they got potential to just be hands down elite. So, like I said, I'm gonna take them down there, and I'm a bowl long enough that I'm a coach forever in the day, but I'm a bowl on the national level until my boys start beating up on me, and then I might, Actually, you know what? I'm a bowl the nationals until I can't bowl no more. How's that? Because I love the event. I love everything about it.
Yeah.
I love the teamwork, the challenge. But in my heart of hearts, I want to win one. I want to win the all events. just once. I want to show up just once and put together 9 of the best games I could possibly bowl and win the all event. And then after I do that, I'll just be like, look, I'm just going to drink beer and have fun. Yeah, what? I'm just saying. That's my competitive nature. And then you know what? My wife would probably tell you he's lying to you. He'll win 1 and want to win 2. He won 2, want to win 3.
Yeah, then you want to three-peat. Yeah.
Then I what?
Then you'll want to three-peat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but so right now I'm gonna stick with I want to win 1, and then so it's a tall order though, bro.
Of course.
It's a tall order. But that's the goal. That's what pushes me to make sure my mechanics is good and everything else. Bowling league doesn't do it for me no more, man. I want to be a champion. I want to be a champion.
You're out of the league.
Huh?
You're out of the league, so that's good. You can push towards the next goal, the next achievement.
Yeah, I want to be a champion, just not the house champion. So I'm torn if I'm going to bowl next fall or not.
Why would you? What happened to regionals?
Oh, that's my target. That is my target. The only problem I got with regionals is I have a day job.
Right.
And my day job, I'm gonna have to coordinate it so that I can miss time on weekends to go bowling regionals.
Right.
So between that time and my travel time with my wife, which is far more valuable than me bowling in the regional, then I have to just coordinate it all. That's all. So I got to look at it and make it. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to watch it because I don't want to take away from tournaments and stuff for my boys.
Well, yeah, you just got to manage your time.
Right. That's why I said, am I going to hit some events? Absolutely. But I have to make sure that I'm doing it the proper way.
Of course.
So, plus, I got to feel like I'm ready. And right now, I don't feel like I'm ready. I feel like my swing is at 30% out of 100.
30%?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. You're harsher on yourself than I am. 30%?
No, yeah, because listen, dude.
Damn work I put in your swing and you're only giving it 30%.
Yeah, I'm 30. Because, okay, so this is why I say this. And I think I know why I hurt my elbow. So you know how when you get ready to go through this release, your swing, your downswing, at the end of it, you're supposed to be coming up underneath the ball to get to the equator. Then you break the wrist, right? So you're supposed to be coming up, and then flat. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm coming.
No.
Huh?
No. What you're describing is wrong. Okay. Cup your wrists. You start on the inside of the ball. Okay. As your downswing comes down into the dead spot, which is right about when it's going to pass your trail leg, you bend at the elbow. So you have 2 bends. You have your elbow and your wrist. As you pass your ankle, you start straightening out your elbow. As your elbow gets straight, you start straightening out and breaking your wrist back. This ejects the ball from your thumb, and then your fingers just drag up the back of the ball. But your hand is.
Are you lifting your hand? So you're lifting your hand as you flatten out that wrist to eject your hand out the ball. Are you pulling up on the back of the ball?
No, you're hitting down. It's like you're throwing a frisbee.
Oh,
the motion is away from you. And the harder that snap, the harder you can break your wrist back, and the faster you can make that motion between your wrist and your elbow, that's what imparts the rev rate. You're not lifting. You're not using leverage. You're not using muscle. You're using the natural inertia of the ball and its travel.
See, I was watching that video with the Asian guy, and
I just watched that a couple days ago.
Huh?
I just watched that a couple days ago.
I watched it maybe 1,000 times, and it looks like he's he's tucking under the ball then he breaks.
Yeah, well, the reason you bend the elbow is to get your hand underneath the ball. So the further down your fingers are, the more rev rate you can impart.
And guess what? That's what I'm not doing, is being under the ball at all.
Yeah, there's two things that happen with your swing. Luckily for me, I've seen your swing for like an uncomfortable amount of hours in the last 2 days because of this damn video. So what happens, there's two things. The number one thing we got to fix is you're turning your elbow. So on your downswing, you're good in your setup, and then in your downswing, your elbow turns out and your wrist turns in. So that you end up kind of in like the suitcase position. And the other thing is you're straight arming. You don't have any bend in your elbow. And without that bend in the elbow, you don't have the place in the dead spot where your hand gets under the ball. That's why when you release, your hand is not quite at the top of the ball, but it's not quite at the equator either. It's kind of like
in the middle. It's in dead man's land.
It's not dead man's land because it's not wrong, but in order to impart the more rev rate, you need to get lower on the ball, and you need to get more to the inside of it.
You said my elbow's turning outside?
Yeah, you do what they call the chicken wing.
Oh,
so what happens is on the way forward in your downswing, your elbow, your setup is perfect. Your elbow is in, and then somewhere in your downswing, it looks like it's as the ball is getting kind of close to.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I got that covered. Okay. That's already fixed.
That's the other thing.
I'm going to record tomorrow morning. I'm going to go in and record tomorrow morning. Yeah. I'm going to record some ball comparisons tomorrow morning. So do you hear that, guys? Ball comparisons tomorrow morning. I'm going to record them tomorrow morning. So you'll see a big difference when I record that.
Good. Is your elbow going to be up to
that? It hurts like hell. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I still need video content. So we got video content for Wednesday, but I got nothing for Saturday.
And don't injure yourself.
And I would listen to me though. I would like to stay ahead of the game. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right now, I feel like I'm ahead. I want to be more than ahead. And I don't have any shorts material, so I need short material.
Okay, here's the thing though. If you end up hyperextending your elbow or get tennis elbow, you're going to have a rough time in nationals. So if in fact it's not ready, don't force it to be ready, because that's going to equal an injury, and you've already had an injury, so you know what that's like.
Look, I got a wife that got essential oils, and I got ibuprofen. I'll be just fine.
Okay.
I am hard-headed, and I got alcohol sitting behind me.
That only helps with the pain, not the injury. Jesus.
I don't drink none of that crap, man. You crazy?
I don't want to hear. I don't hear any horror stories. If I hear in the next couple of days, oh man, I heard my elbow even worse than before. Nope, don't even want to hear it.
Hey, no, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. I'm not. I'm good. I got to give it a go though, because I would like to stay ahead of the game. If it gets to the point where it's uncomfortable, then I'll just stop.
Good.
But I need to do a ball review tomorrow. I did a comparison. I mean, I guess I can do the I need to do something. I could do the Venom in the Phase 2.
That's a very interesting combo.
Well, I mean, they're both bench. They're both. It's almost they're similar.
Kinda, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, because the Black Venom's closer to a symmetrical than it really is an ASIM. So, yeah, I guess they're kind of in the same realm. Wait, did you order the Primal?
No, I ain't do it yet because I've just been too busy.
You didn't get the order. But you got the tank, right?
No, I ain't ordered that either. I've been too busy.
Oh, you can get either one. Okay.
But don't worry. I'll order them tonight or in the morning or something. It only takes a day for them to get here.
Right. I think the Primal is going to be closer to Phase 2 than the Black.
So what would okay? So I don't know which one is more popular.
Why does that matter?
Because it matters. Which one's more popular matters for the show.
Oh, for which one's going to get you the views? Well, the Venom is the new hotness, but the Shock, everybody, I don't know anybody who's ever thrown the Primal Shock and said they didn't like it or didn't love it.
No, I'm talking about the Supra. I know. I was going to do the comparison between the Supra
Oh,
and the Venom.
the Super and the Black Venom?
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm saying which ball, which is the more popular one.
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Rally just because it's new.
Actually, the Black Venom numbers are far better.
What do you mean by far better? Far better in what regard?
A lot of views. The view count.
Oh, for what? For your review?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I would have thought it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the two? What are the numbers?
So what would you 600 to almost 200?
No, that's pretty big.
It's a huge difference. What would you compare the Venom to?
Oh my god, what? I don't know. What symmetricals do you have? Because it's not a big heavy ASIM, so I wouldn't throw it against anything like the Gem or anything like that. Maybe the Phase 2 wouldn't be bad. Honestly, the closest thing to the Black Venom is the TNT.
That's not good for the TNT. That's not good for the Black Venom. What about the DNA?
No, DNA is much bigger engine.
I don't think so. I think I would bet my money on the Black Venom.
This isn't an opinion. This is the way the balls are built. It has a bigger engine. It has a bigger core.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that you can't compare the two. I'm just saying that for what they're meant for, the DNA is much larger than the Venom. Like the DNA would be built to go up against the ambush. The Venom is like 3 balls down from the ambush. I'm not saying you can't make the comparison. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they're 2 different categories.
What about the exotic gem?
I mean, again, you're in two different ballparks. You have a shiny ASIM versus a shiny solid.
Because the Black Venom, there's nothing that really goes with it, though. And don't say the TNT again. I'm gonna kick you off my show.
That's true.
That's blasphemy. Don't say that no more, man.
Remember that next time you want something. I just mean in your collection of equipment, there's not really anything
I have
that's
not seen any
this.
video. Listen to me. I've not seen any videos of you throwing that ball yet.
What do you mean? There's like 6 of them on my TikTok.
I ain't seen it.
Go look on my TikTok.
I'm going right now.
Okay, it's there. I promise. There's there's even one that is featuring your voice. And if you need more, I have plenty. And I'm hoping to get more on maybe Thursday.
That ball garbage.
You're out of your mind.
I like how you throw it, though.
There's no such thing as a garbage ball.
What?
There's no such thing as a garbage ball. You just got to know where and when to use them. They're all tools.
I see one on here with the TNT. I just see one.
On.
Oh wait, there's 2.
Yeah, there's one that has the Venom Shock, and there's one that has the TNT just by itself.
Oh man, I don't think I ever seen your feet on 20 before. Oh, you're a freaking 15 with the TNT. You had to do something to get it to the pocket, didn't you, boy?
No, I was messing around with my old 80s style.
Yeah, but you need to throw the TNT.
No, because if you look at the ball that's actually featuring the TNT, I'm throwing over 20. TNT is very versatile. Just because you hate it doesn't mean it's bad.
You're right. It's still garbage.
And you're still wrong.
That's okay. I can't be right all the time, buddy. Can't be right all the time.
Know.
It's okay. But you know what?
Do you have an idol?
Oh no. But you know what?
Because the idol would probably go well against the Black Venom.
Did you hear me? I'm right for myself. So
what does that mean?
That's
not how it works.
TNT don't work for me, so I'm right.
No. That just means you don't like it.
So that same thing.
And it could work for you, but you just don't give it the right chance.
No, absolutely not. I did give it the right chance by giving it to my son.
See, I rest my case.
Actually, I didn't give it to him. He wanted it, so I was like, "Here, take it." I mean, Cuba shot glass.
Which one got it? The one-hander or the two-hander?
The two-hander.
Oh,
my one.
He would have been good for. That would have been good for the one-hander.
Nah, he got the 2.0. He's getting a whole bunch of. They're both getting a whole bunch of stuff. So it's time for them to get them a whole bag full of kaboom. Let them guys go to work.
What are you getting? 6? The 6 for each one? Are you doing a 6 bag for each one?
Yeah, 6 for each. 6 for both. You know how that goes. Now, remember, everybody, before we get off, watch the videos. If you do nothing else, watch them. Because there is Easter eggs, or however you want to put it, in there that can get you entered into both drawings the extra 25 times. Watch.
Damn. 25 times?
Yeah, extra 25 times. Extra entries into the merch and the ball giveaway. So you better be watching them, people.
When are the drawings for these?
Well, here's the thing. I haven't decided yet. But they'll be both drawings will be before Nationals. So let's do that.
Okay.
So it'll be before next month. It'll be by the 15th of June. Both drawings by matter of fact, let's do them. Let's look. Let's do a date right now. I'm gonna give a date right now.
Put it in the community tab.
I will. I'm gonna do the drawings the 17th of June. 16th of June.
I want to win an eternity.
I
want to win an eternity.
On a Friday night, the 16th of June.
All
right, so you heard it here from me. You got, and don't let this guy, AMF, beat you guys for all this stuff, because he's going to try.
Oh, he's going to try a lot.
Good thing for me is I can doctor the,
You cheat me. You cheat me out of my new eternity.
Man, stop it. But the drawing's going to be the 16th. I'll put in the community tab. Now, here's one thing I'm doing, though. If people watch the video and they do the right thing, if they're not subscribed, they're not winning. And I'm going to put that in there. You must be subscribed to the channel to win the merch or the ball. Any thoughts to that, EMF?
Also like the stream.
Oh, yeah. You also got to like the stream, But actually, if you don't like it, just tell me why.
I think those two are good. Maybe even jump onto the other socials. Maybe jump on TikTok and Facebook.
For me?
No, I'm saying for them to earn more spots.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Check it all. Because I have Easter eggs at everything. So, and then I need to jump on to TikTok and Instagram and make a video for them too, just out loud, and tell them, like, look, if you're watching, there's extra Easter egg stuff that you can do. If you find the glitches, you find what you need, you put it into the numbers, and you need to be, I'll tell them you need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel to win. I probably need to do a video for Facebook too, let everybody know.
There you go. You got a way to track all this?
Sure, I do. I'm already tracking it. Everything
Perfect.
that everybody's answered is already down tracked. I put it in a spreadsheet as everybody does it. I don't wait. I don't procrastinate.
You gonna have your merch set up by then?
Sure, I will. My merch should be set up here shortly. So, yep, I should have that done by the end of this week. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. It's a pleasure. Now, remember, man, I'm gonna make some shorts on surfaces. That way, you guys can see how it changes, how it rolls, and please don't be scared to change your surface because it can only help you. It will never hurt. It will never hurt you. Well, I mean, if you go to 1,000 grit with no oil out there, it'll hurt you. But you know,
You can always change it back.
Read, study. You know, there's a lot of good things that we can do with ball surface change. A lot of good out of it. So, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure you put them in the comments. You could private message on TikTok or Instagram. You guys could also follow me on something.
Facebook?
Let me look. I forget the name of it. Oh man, don't me. It's fan base. Yeah, you guys can follow me on fan base too.
That's fan base.
Fan base is a new social media platform that we're going to be investing money into because it's going to take off, and we're going to be invested in it when it does. So you guys can also follow me on fan base. Make sure you do. I'm gonna start putting posts over there, and I'll be putting Easter eggs over there too. So there's fan base, there's TikTok, there's Instagram, and then of course there's YouTube, which we're on right now. So with that being said, we're getting off here right now. Remember, there's posts that'll be out for content every Wednesday and Saturdays. Some Wednesdays and Saturdays, I might post 2 videos depending on what we got going on. And then shorts need to be out every day, which I'm gonna start doing them. Okay. All right. Everybody have a great day. AMF, I'll hit you up in a minute.
Go follow all my stuff.
Yeah. Oh, everybody, my bad. Go follow AMF to Return on TikTok, on YouTube, any other places?
That's it for now.
All right. And make sure you guys hit the like button on them also. And next time we have a live, next Monday, make sure you put your links in the chat. Do you hear me?
What, you talking about me?
Yeah, put your links in the chat. I mean, this will start growing, and as it does,
I can do that right now if you want.
Go ahead, put it in the chat. That way people can see it when they rewatch it, because people do rewatch these. You know that, right?
Yep. Hang on. If I click this, hopefully this doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah, if it does, it'll only do it bad to yours.
No, I just mean bad as in kicking me out of StreamYard.
Oh, that'd be funny. We'll put your links in the chat that we can get out of here. My wife will be home in a couple minutes.
Do it this way instead. Hold on.
Maybe make her some dinner. Be a nice guy. But I got to get my swing right, man. I need to get it 100% right by nationals. No, I don't need to be 100%. I need to be at least 70%. That way I got confidence in it.
Get on those drills, my friend.
What?
Get on the drills. Lots and lots and lots of drills all day long. The more you isolate it, the faster your muscle memory kicks in, and the faster your swing will develop.
I got to figure out how to isolate it.
What do you mean?
Easy. I got to figure out how to isolate it. I mean,
you isolate it by doing drills. That's the point of the drills, is to take your legs out of the occasion.
Right.
Out of the equation.
I got to listen to me. I'm going to say this the best way I can to you. I need to figure out how to do it so it's comfortable and I'm confident in it. That's what I need to do.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna
Sometimes I
say?
roll it. Hey, sometimes I roll it and it's the prettiest thing I ever seen. Sometimes I roll
Hmm.
it and it look like Yuck McQuack is quacking up there.
Yeah, it's consistency. It's because your muscle memory hasn't taken over yet. Your muscles haven't learned.
Well,
So your brain is still consciously trying to drive your body.
I need to put them in a school bus and take them to school then because I need this to be right now. You know what I mean?
And
So
get on the drills.
hey, I'm going in tomorrow to record, but before I do, I'm gonna throw for an hour. If long as my arm will let me, I'm gonna just drill it. I'm gonna just do no step over and over again. The no step. I need to figure out to be comfortable and smooth with it. The
There you
no
go.
step.
One thing that might help, and I've seen this in like other instructional videos, when you're first doing it, try to do everything in slow motion. Like physically slow yourself down. All right, the links should both be in the chat.
Yep, they're both in the chat. So guys, make sure you follow AMF. He's very knowledgeable. His bowling's okay too sometimes.
Sometimes, once in a while, like once a month or so.
Now, here's the key: when you watching him, sometimes you gotta be patient because he throws the ball really slow.
That's fair. I'm like a high revving 80-year-old.
Right, right. Sometimes it takes you a couple of minutes to watch you get down the lane.
Come
But I
on,
promise you,
it's not
if you
that
put on
slow.
3D glasses, it'll look like it's rolling back at you,
Just
but it's
watching my
actually going
videos.
forward.
Just watch the
Huh?
videos at 1.25 speed.
Right. You speed them up a little bit.
There you go. You do
All
that, and
right,
it'll look like
guys.
I'm throwing 400 rev rate.
Hey, but make sure you go follow him. It's a good thing to do. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna jump off here, and we'll see you again on the Breakpoint next Monday, where we'll be following another topic of what I have no idea.
To be determined.
Actually, you know what? I might record some shots from Sports Shot, and we might go over the shots from Sports Shot. I think we might do
Do
that.
do a contrast between a house shot and a sports shot.
Yes, yeah, because we got plenty of footage on a house shot, so we might as well get some footage on a sports shot to let somebody see the difference.
There you go.
Yep, sounds like a plan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we are outie.
Don't forget to
Have
send
a
the
great.
videos in for that other contest.
Oh yeah. Hey, for the other ball giveaway, make sure you're sending your videos in so that we can get them. And I need to put that in the community tab also.
And make a short.
Yep, and make sure for all three, for all the social media platforms. All right, guys. Now we're officially out of here.
All right. Late.
Later, everybody.